In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add and configure the velocity widget on a dashboard in Azure DevOps. This is an especially useful tool for those who want to keep a close eye on their team's progress and improve their planning process. First, we'll navigate to your project within Azure DevOps. On the left menu, you'll find the Overview section. From there, select Dashboards. Alternatively, you might find it under Boards. Once there, choose the team dashboard you wish to modify. If you don't have a dashboard set up for your team yet, now is a great time to create one. Now, let's enter Edit mode on the dashboard. You can do this by clicking the Edit icon, which usually looks like a pencil, or navigating through the options by selecting the ellipsis and choosing Edit. Once in Edit mode, the widget catalog will typically appear on the right side. You're going to search for Velocity in this catalog. When you find the Velocity widget, typically listed under Analytics widgets, click Add to place it on your dashboard. Once the widget is on your dashboard, it's time to configure it. Hover over the newly placed widget and click the More Actions icon, which is represented by 3 dots, and then select Configure. A configuration dialog will open, presenting you with several settings to tailor the widget to your needs. Start by giving your widget a title. This could be something straightforward like Team Velocity, Story Points, to keep it easily identifiable. Next, select the team whose velocity you wish to track. By default, this should be the team aligned with your dashboard, if applicable. Then, choose the backlog level or the work item type to measure. This might include options like stories or bugs. After that, decide whether you want to track the count of work items or measure the sum of a numeric field, such as story points or effort. You'll need to set the number of past sprints you would like to display. The standard is showing the last 6 sprints, though you can opt to show up to 15. There are also a couple of optional settings. You can check Show Planned Work or Highlight Work Completed Late to visually distinguish these items. You can further define what qualifies as late or planned by setting the day's past iteration start or end. Once you're satisfied with your configuration, click Save or OK, and the widget will refresh, pulling in the relevant data. Now that your widget is set up, let's interpret the results. The Velocity widget provides bars for each sprint, which represent the work completed during that period. If you selected Sum of Story Points, each bar will illustrate the total story points completed in a sprint. Alternatively, if you chose Count of Work Items, it will display the number of items completed. If the Show Work Completed Late option is active, those items will appear differently, often in a lighter color, to highlight their delay beyond the sprint's end. Use this visual representation to gauge your team's average velocity and aid in setting realistic expectations for upcoming sprints. After configuring and reviewing the data, exit Edit mode by clicking Done Editing, so your dashboard is locked and ready for team viewing. Sharing this dashboard with your team is simple and essential, ensuring that everyone has permission to see the dashboard and the analytics data. By regularly reviewing these trends, you can better adjust your planning process and quickly identify if the team is facing an overload or is being underutilized.